Question 7. Find n if n plus 1 factorial is equals to 42 into n minus 1 factorial. 6.2, question number 7 is we have to find n if n plus 1 factorial is equals to 42 into n minus 1 factorial. Now here there is one property of factorial that we should always remember. If I say 7 factorial, then it is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. I can write down this as 7 into 6 factorial. Or I can write down this as 42 into 5 factorial. 7 into 6 is 42. 42 into 5 factorial. Or I can write it down like this. 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. Or 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. Or 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. Or 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial. I can write anything of this. तो वैसे ही n plus 1 को हम लोग लिख सकते हैं n plus 1 n, अभी इसके पहले का कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर देखो, कंसेप्ट देखो, अगर 7 फैक्टोरियल है तो 7 और 7 के पहले का कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर मतलब 7 minus 1, 7 minus 1, 7, 7 minus 1, 7 minus 2. So similarly, I can write down here n plus 1 minus 1 and n plus 1 minus 2 factorial is equals to 42 n minus 1 factorial. तो ये हो जाएगा n plus 1, इसके पहले का नंबर होगा n और उसके पहले का नंबर होगा n minus 1 factorial is equals to 42 n minus 1 factorial. This and this will get cancelled. n plus 1 and n is equals to 42. अब इसको सॉल्व करने के दो तरीके हैं. एक तो आप इसे मल्टीप्लाई करो, you will get an equation n square plus n minus 42 is equals to 0. Solve them and you will get the value of n. Or otherwise, these are consecutive numbers and this can be also expressed as multiplication of consecutive. I can say n plus 1, n is equals to 7 into 6. So obviously, n plus 1 is 7, n is equals to 6. Simple. फाउंडेशन में भी इस तरह के सम्स काफी बार आते हैं. Then the next one, n plus 3 factorial is equals to 110 into n plus 1 factorial. N plus 3 factorial is equals to 110 into n plus 1 factorial. n plus 3 factorial कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग? n plus 3, n plus 2, minus 1 करते गए तो n plus 1 factorial is equals to 110 into n plus 1 factorial. ये factorial कैंसिल हो जाता है तो हम लोग बहुत आसानी से n की वैल्यू निकाल सकते हैं. n plus 3, n plus 2 is equals to 110. This is nothing but 11 into 10. So I can say n plus 3 is equals to 11, n is equals to 8. Find n if this is given. N factorial upon 3 factorial n minus 3 factorial as to n factorial 5 factorial n minus 5 factorial is equals to 5 as to 3. We have to find n when n factorial 3 factorial n minus 3 factorial as 2. So I'll say upon n factorial 5 factorial n minus 5 factorial is equals to 5 as to 3. Cross multiply 3 n factorial upon 3 factorial n minus 3 factorial is equals to 5 n factorial upon 5 factorial n minus 5 factorial. This n factorial cancel. This will become 3 upon 3 factorial is 6. Or I can write 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1. 3 into 2 into 1. This is n minus 3 factorial. N minus 3 factorial can be written as n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5 factorial. You have to just do minus 1, minus 1. क्योंकि previous number, consecutive previous number निकालने के लिए minus 1 करते हैं हम लोग. This is 5 upon 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And this is n minus 5 factorial. 3 into 2 into 1 has got cancelled. This and this has got cancelled. So we will get here 3 upon n minus 3, n minus 4 is equals to 5 upon 4. Now here everything has got cancelled. So this will be 3 into 4 upon 5 is equals to n minus 3, n minus 4. Five is not there, no, sorry. This 5 is not there at all. This has already got cancelled. So I will get 4 into 3 is equals to n minus 3, n minus 4. These are two consecutive numbers. These are two consecutive numbers. Obviously, n minus 3 is equals to 4. N will be equal to 7. This 5 is cancelled here. This n factorial got cancelled here. This and this can get cancelled here. So it will only remain 4 here. And here n minus 5 पण cancel झालं. If इकडे गेलं cross multiplication, you will get 4 into 3 is equals to n minus 3, n minus 4. These are two consecutive numbers. ये बड़ा number है consecutive में, ये छोटा number है. मग इथे मोठा number ला equate केला, you have got n. Similarly, we can do the other sum. N factorial upon 3 factorial, n minus 5 factorial. As to n factorial upon 5 factorial, n minus 7 factorial. Second is n factorial upon 3 factorial, n minus 5 factorial. Whole thing upon n factorial upon 5 factorial, n minus 7 factorial is equals to 10 by 3. This and this will get cancelled. Okay, before cancelling, let us cross multiply. That becomes more easy. So if I cross multiply, I'll get 3n factorial upon 3 factorial, n minus 5 factorial is equals to 10n factorial upon 5 factorial, n minus 7 factorial. N factorial will get cancelled. This is 3 upon 3 into 2 into 1. N minus 5 factorial, n minus 5 will become n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 7 factorial is equals to 10 upon 5 factorial. It's 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Or I can also write down this as, let's say this is 3 factorial and 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 factorial into n minus 7 factorial. N minus 7 will get cancelled. 3 will get cancelled. we will get 3 upon n minus pi n minus 6 is equals to 10 upon 20. So 3 into 2 is equals to n minus pi n minus 6. This is bigger number, this is bigger number, so n minus pi is equals to 3. N will become equal to 8. This was for question number 8. Both the sums. Question number 9. Find n if 17 minus n factorial upon 14 minus n factorial is equals to 5 factorial. (17 minus n factorial upon 14 minus n factorial is equals to 5 factorial. Now let us understand whether 17 minus n factorial is a bigger number or 14 minus n factorial is a bigger number. याच्यातला मोठा number कोणता आहे? Let n be any number, say 10. 17 minus 10 will be 7 and 14 minus 10 will be 4. So obviously this is a bigger number. याच्यात -1 केलं तर मला हे मिळेल at the end. Okay. So I can say 17 minus n, 16 minus n, -1 किया तो 16 minus n, 15 minus n, 14 minus n factorial, whole thing upon 14 minus n factorial is equals to 5 factorial. This is 17 minus n, 16 minus n, 15 minus n is equals to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now how we will solve this? These are 3 numbers and these are 4 numbers. But I can write down this as 6 into pi into 4. This is 6 into 1 is obviously into 1. This will be 17 minus n, 16 minus n, 15 minus n. This and this, these are bigger numbers. So 17 minus n is equals to 6. N is equals to 17 minus 6, that is 11. This is your answer. There is one more method, form a cubic equation and solve this, but it is too time consuming. And why have we learned this technique of factorials then, if we have to put so much of time into it? So better to do it by this method. Now this was question number 9, first sum. Question number 9, second sum is also same. (15 minus n factorial upon 13 minus n factorial is equals to 12. So it is 15 minus n, 14 minus n upon 13 minus n factorial. Here also it is 13 minus n factorial is equals to 12. 12 can be written as 4 into 3. I can say 15 minus n is equals to 4. N is equals to 15 minus 4, that is 11. Question 10. Find n if this is given to you. 2n factorial upon 7 factorial 2n minus 7 factorial n factorial upon 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial. Question 10, first one. 2n factorial. Actually, first का एकच आहे question 10 मध्ये. Whole thing upon 7 factorial, 2n minus 7 factorial. Whole thing upon as 2 आहे म्हणून n factorial 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial is equals to 24 upon 1. I'll write it is equal to 24. We'll cross multiply. This will be 2n factorial 7 factorial 2n minus 7 factorial is equals to 24 n factorial 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial. This is 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 4, 2n minus 5, 2n minus 6, 2n minus 7 factorial upon 7 factorial 2n minus 7 factorial. Okay, I'll just write it down on the next page because it's too big. So this 2n factorial can be further written as 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 4, 2n minus 5, 2n minus 6, 2n minus 7 factorial. Whole thing upon 7 factorial 2n minus 7 factorial is equals to 24. N factorial can be written as n minus 1, n minus 2. Now see, it is up to n minus 4. N minus 3, n minus 4 factorial upon 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial. This and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. This 7 factorial is obviously 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. So this and this is also cancelled. So I can write down this as 2n n minus 1. Here 2n minus 1 it is. This is here I'll take 2 common. I'll get n minus 1. 2n minus 3. Here I'll take 2 common. I'll get n minus 2. 2n minus 5. Here I'll take 2 common. I'll get n minus 3. Whole thing upon 7 into 6 into 5 is equals to 24 n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. N cancel. N minus 1 cancel. N minus 2 will get cancel. N minus 3 will get cancel. Get 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8 into 2, 16. This is 16 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 5. Is equals to 24 into 7 into 6 into 5. This is 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 5. See, these are not even consecutive. 24 into 42 into 5 upon 16. This is 15 into 21. 315. Now, 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus pi. These are odd numbers if I say. And these are alternate number. If 2n is 20, suppose if n is 10, so 2n is 20. 20 minus 1 will be 19, and 20 minus 3 will be 17. These are odd numbers. So we have to express 315 as a multiplication of odd numbers. Yes, and this can be expressed as 315 is actually 5 into 7 into 9. Or I'll write it down like this. This is 9 into 7 into 5. This is the bigger number. So 2n minus 1 is equals to 9. 2n is equals to 10. N is equals to 5. 9 and 10. 12th sum. Show that 9 factorial upon 3 factorial, 6 factorial plus 9 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial is equals to 10 factorial, 4 factorial, 6 factorial. ये 9th, 11th और 12th जो है ये सेम ही है. 12th बस नंबर्स डाल के है, 11th में उन्होंने नंबर नहीं डाले हैं. So we'll solve the 12th one. Nine factorial, 3 factorial, 6 factorial plus 9 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial is equals to 10 factorial, 4 factorial, 6 factorial. We have to prove this. So I'll take this. 9 into, or we can take 9 factorial common from here. I can take here 9 factorial common, 3 factorial, and 5 factorial common. Inside the bracket, you will get 1 upon, this will remain 6 here, plus 1 upon 4. This will become 9 factorial, 3 factorial, 5 factorial is equals to 4 plus, not equal to, into 4 plus 6 upon 24. So this is 10 into 9 factorial upon, even if we don't write this 24, we can simply write it 6 into 4 because we can use it here. This will be 4 into 3 factorial into 6 into 5 factorial. 10 into 9 factorial is 10 factorial. 4 into 3 factorial is 4 factorial. 6 into 5 factorial is 6 factorial. Proved. LHS is equals to RHS. आप अगर देखोगे तो 11th सम एक्चुअली वही है, बस वो N और R में दिया है. तो ये 12 प्रूव होता है तो वो भी प्रूव ही हो जाता है. Let us go with 13. Sum number 13. 8 factorial plus 5 into 4 factorial upon 4 factorial minus 12. I think the sum has to be checked. Is there something wrong in the sum? I'll check this sum first. Then we'll solve this. We'll solve 13, 14 tomorrow. And also we'll solve the fundamental principles. बहुत ही important part जो है fundamental principles permutation combination में, वो भी हम लोग कल ले लेंगे.